Living alone, especially as you grow older, is often painted as a peaceful and empowering experience. You have the freedom to do what you want and whenever you want without interruptions or obligations to others. While this holds true in many ways, there's another side that isn't discussed as often. It's a side you might not fully understand until you're living it yourself. After gathering wisdom from various platforms and forums, I want to share what many people have said. This isn't just my experience, it's a collective one from others who've walked the same path. In this video, you will receive insights about crucial 10 aspects of living alone as an older person that people rarely mention and how you can make the best of it. 1. Keeping up with home maintenance can be overwhelming. As we age, energy levels change and tasks like mowing the lawn, cleaning gutters, or even vacuuming can become exhausting. Many people online admit that some chores simply get neglected because they no longer have the stamina or desire to tackle them. For example, one woman shared that she kept a long list of home projects, but most were never completed because the effort felt too overwhelming. If you're in this position, it might be a good idea to ask for help, whether from family or by hiring professionals. If your budget allows, consider downsizing to a smaller living space to reduce the workload and give yourself more time to enjoy what matters. 2. Loneliness can be a real struggle, even for introverts. Most people believe that living alone is ideal for introverts, and it often is, but even the most solitary among us can feel lonely, particularly as we grow older. Many people online talk about how their social circles have shrunk over the years, with friends moving away, retiring, or passing on. Meeting new people also becomes more challenging. One elderly man shared that he sometimes went days without having a single conversation. While he loved his independence, he missed the casual interactions that come with living with someone. For others, pets have been a solution, offering companionship, routine, and responsibility. As one woman said, "My cat doesn't talk, but he's always there when I come home, and that makes all the difference." 3. Your sense of time may shift in unexpected ways. Living alone can change how you perceive time. Without the routines of others to anchor your day, like a partner's schedule or children's activities, it's easy to lose track of the time, or even the day itself. People in online forums often mention how time either stretches too long or slips away unnoticed. One man said that after retiring and losing his spouse, he sometimes didn't know what day it was. The good news is, you can create your own rhythm. Some people find a loose schedule helpful, like designating certain days for specific tasks: groceries on Mondays, cleaning on Thursdays. Others look forward to specific hobbies or activities like gardening or taking classes to add structure to their week. 4. The quiet can be both a blessing and a curse. One thing that surprises many when they start living alone is the silence, especially if they've spent years in a busy household or had a full-time job. The quiet can feel unsettling for some, particularly in the evenings. One older woman shared how she started leaving the radio on while doing chores just to fill the house with some background noise. Another person said they listen to podcasts all day to feel like someone is talking to them. On the flip side, many find the quiet to be a gift. After a lifetime surrounded by people, the peace and solitude offer time to think, reflect, and recharge. 5. Social invitations might decrease, but you have to create your own fun. It's not uncommon for social invitations to dwindle as you get older and live alone. Friends and family may be busy with their own lives, careers, or children, and you might find yourself invited to fewer gatherings. Several people in online communities have expressed how isolating it can feel. One woman shared, "I used to wait for my phone to ring, but now I've learned I need to be proactive." This advice is gold. Rather than waiting for others, take the initiative to create your own social life. Whether it's inviting a friend for coffee, organizing a book club, or hosting a movie night, the key is to be the one who reaches out. 6. You have to be your own emergency backup. One of the biggest surprises about living alone as an older adult is realizing that you are your own safety net. If something goes wrong, there's no one around to notice. I've read stories of people who fell and weren't found for hours or even days because no one was checking on them. One Redditor mentioned how they started carrying their phone everywhere, even into the shower, just in case. While that might sound extreme, it's a smart idea to think ahead about your safety. Consider a smartwatch or a medical alert system, especially if you live in a remote area. These precautions can give you peace of mind and allow you to continue living independently with confidence. 7. Being intentional about physical activity is crucial. Living alone can mean fewer reasons to get up and move, and without someone around to encourage you to go for a walk or join in activities, it's easy to slip into a sedentary lifestyle. Several people in forums have admitted that their fitness declined after living alone simply because they stopped moving as much. Staying physically active when you're older requires more intention. Even small steps, like setting a daily step goal or doing light stretching, can make a big difference. One woman shared how she got a dog specifically to keep herself active, knowing the dog needed daily walks. 8. Your daily routine becomes sacred, and that's okay. Many people who live alone emphasize how important their daily routines have become. Without a partner or housemate to share the day's tasks or make spontaneous plans, your routine becomes your stability. Whether it's your morning coffee on the porch, an evening walk, or a favorite TV show, these habits keep you grounded. One woman shared how she starts her day by playing the same song while making breakfast to fill her quiet home with energy. These routines offer a sense of purpose and structure to the day, and there's nothing wrong with embracing them. 9. Decluttering becomes both easier and harder. Living alone brings a new perspective to decluttering. On one hand, there's no one to argue with about what to keep or toss, which can make the process easier. On the other hand, everything in your home is now a reflection of your life, and letting go of items can feel deeply personal. One woman shared how she kept certain belongings for sentimental reasons, even though she knew she didn't need them. Decluttering isn't just about minimalism for the sake of it, it's about making your space a reflection of who you are now, not who you were in the past. Start small and allow yourself to feel whatever emotions arise. 10. It's easy to neglect self-care, but it's more important than ever. Living alone means there's no one to notice if you're wearing the same clothes for days or skipping meals. Self-care can easily fall by the wayside when there's no one around to remind you. Many people online admitted they stopped caring for themselves as much once they lived alone. But self-care isn't just about grooming or eating well, it's also about mental health. Light candles, cook meals that you enjoy, or pamper yourself with a favorite activity. You deserve the same care and attention you would give to someone else, even if you're the only one there to notice it. Living alone as an older person has its challenges, but it can also be incredibly fulfilling. You have the freedom to create the life you want, and that's something precious. Remember, it's okay to ask for help, to prepare for the unexpected, and to lean on others when needed. Surround yourself with what makes you happy, whether that's a pet, a garden, or your favorite book. And when the hard days come, remember that you're not truly alone. There's a community of people just like you finding their way through it. Feel free to share your own thoughts and experiences in the comments, and if you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss future content. Thanks for